Do you have a sit-down dinner with your family?
About 3 or 4 times a week.
And do you wish that you had more time to spend with your family at dinner time, like 5 or 6 times a week, or do you like the 3 or 4 times a week?
I'd like more often, but because of Sophia's work schedule and my work schedule and Lou's work schedule, especially on the weekends and with her being a teenager and she's out and about, we don't get to see each other as much on the weekends.
Yeah. Does your family specify a certain day devoted to family bonding?
No.
Did you used to, like, go to church or...
We had family chore time, kind of Saturday mornings was more of a time together when the kids were younger. It was also time when the kids played soccer games, so we were always together.
Yeah. Do you think that family values have changed now in the present day from, I don't know, let's say 5 years ago?
I don't know if so much since in the last 5 years. I think there's a lot of nervousness around schools and that parents are getting much more involved in their kids' lives. I don't know that that's always good. I think since the time I was a kid, kids were to be seen and not heard, and now kids' voices are a part of the whole family kind of makeup, and that's an important part, but I think some families take it. I think it can be sometimes intrusive in kids' lives, and I think it can also be a wonderful feeling for the kids to be felt like they're supported by their parents, and the parents are very involved in their lives, and reading to the kids, involved in their schoolwork, and involved in their social life, their sports games, and all that kind of stuff. I think that's really important.
Mm-hmm. And last question, do you find that at times you rarely see your family members because either you're so busy or they're so busy with activities?
Yeah, I wish I could see my family more. I mean, Sophia's in high school and I work full-time, my husband works full-time. It'd be nice to be able to see each other more, but the reality of living in the Bay Area and how much it costs to live here and dual working families makes it hard.
Okay, well this is Joni Albertini with Dorothy. How many times a week do you have a sit-down dinner with your whole family?
Probably about 4 or 5 times a week.
And that sounds like a lot, so do you wish you ever had less family dinners per week?
No, I like them. We all get kind of caught up, and sometimes we'll sit down and watch TV together, and I like sitting down at the island in the kitchen and eating dinner because you have that half an hour to just sit there and relax and talk, because I know I have a lot of schoolwork and my parents both have work that they take home and they do, so it's nice to have family time.
Yeah, and you guys talk about your day and events that happened and school gossip and stuff?
Yes, that is true.
Okay. Do you find that at times you rarely see your family members because either you're so busy or they're busy?
Yeah, I work a lot of hours on the weekends, so I barely see my family on the weekends. And during the week I have a lot of schoolwork to do, so sometimes it's hard to sit down and spend time together.
And what do they do that makes them so busy on the weekends?
Well, my mom is a first grade teacher, so she has lots of conference calls that she has to do, and she talks with parents and has to deal with her kids' problems. And my dad sometimes brings home work, and so they kind of get caught up in their work.
And do you think that family values have changed now from a couple of years ago?
I don't think that they've changed drastically, but I do think that they are a little bit different. When I was a little kid, we used to do family chores. I don't do that anymore. I think that I'm more independent now that I have a job and I'm in high school. I'm a senior in high school.
Yeah. And last question, does your family specify a certain day during the week devoted to family bonding?
No. When I was little, we used to have Saturday mornings for cleaning, but now it's kind of just if we're together, we'll bond.
We used to have Saturday mornings too, and you watch Thomas the Tank Engine. I'm here with the McCree family, Michael and Molly. So, how many times a week do you guys have family sit-down dinner?
I would say on average about 3 or 4 times a night.
Okay.
3 or 4 times a night.
I've let
Oh.
down.
Do you like having that amount, or would you like fewer or less?
I mean, I'd say it kind of depends on the time of the year. Like right now, we have a lot of meals together.
There's not a lot of
It's,
sports
I don't know, I
going
guess
on.
it's kind of a good thing, but I mean, it's not like I don't see my parents all the time. I don't think we need to have like, that much time together.
Is it like a season thing? So like fall and winter tends to be more family oriented?
I'd say winter is, like during the fall, like when I was doing the play, I didn't really have dinner at home a lot. Just 'cause I'd pick stuff up on the way home and make my own food.
What about you? I have volleyball. I didn't really get home till late. Okay. Do you find that at times you rarely see your family members because you're so busy?
Sometimes, I mean, it kind of depends, but there are definitely times when I don't see them.
I don't really see Michael a lot. I see my parents. But how come you don't see him a lot? Is he out a lot?
Yeah, he's out a lot.
Oh. Dang. Jeez, Mr. Popular. Okay. Do you think that family values have changed now from, let's say, the 90s?
I mean, it's hard to say for me because, like, I've changed and, like, my family dynamics have changed because, like, in the 90s, I was, like, 8 and I had nowhere to go and not any friends. But, like, now that I can, like, drive and stuff, I'm not at home as much. I'm not at home as much. But I'd say, yeah, it's probably changed a little bit. But, like,
Now you can drive. Yeah, more freedom. What about you? I don't really think it's changed that much. Does your family specify a certain day during the week devoted towards family bonding?
my parents try to have, like, family meetings.
Yeah.
And, like, whenever they say that, it's always, like, a bad thing.
So that consists of like getting in trouble? Yeah.
Yeah, like they'll be like, no one's doing the dishes around here, and all this stuff, and so it kind of sucks.
Yeah, or they're trying to plan our Christmas vacation. But that's good, that's fun. Yeah, but
Yeah, but
never
it means we're
really
planning
gets
something for
anywhere.
like a 2-week chunk of time. We're gonna be together like nonstop.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Like while I love my family, that's a lot of time.